I think your question earlier on, if I remember very well, was that on what Atwoli said that Uhuru was too young to go home. I actually do not believe that. I think Barack Obama is 56 years old now, and he left office when he was 54 years old, 55 years old. I think it is, the reason why Atwoli said that is because of this issue that we are now grappling on whether to change or not to change the Constitution. And if you remember very well, when we changed the Constitution, the first attempt to change the Constitution with the with the Wako draft,
yes,
was being orchestrated by people who wanted to maintain the status quo. And they did not want this issue of term limit. So in my view, I believe that age should not be a factor, but what should be a factor is really what is written down in the law. And I think Uhuru has served his 2 terms. This is, we have a different constitution rather than the Russian constitution. I mean, I think the people who were talking about that were looking at what the Russian constitution says in terms of a youth. And there's a term in the Russian constitution that says that a person should not run for 2 consecutive terms as president. So if they wanted to change the constitution to be able to add that consecutive term, then they could probably make a case. But in my view, whatever is written by this constitution should be grandfathered into a new constitution, if indeed we go ahead and make the changes into the new constitution. So in terms of age, age is actually very relative, because when you talk about young, where do you put the 18 to 35-year-old who make up 65 to 70% of this population? So I think in Atwoli's term, of course, Uhuru is younger than him. But I think Uhuru can go set up a library, you know, just like other presidents in the world do, you know, and contribute to the community in this country. He can also be able to guide this country. So you don't necessarily have to remain in power because you're too young. If you've served your 2 terms, hey, goodbye, go home, pave way for many other Kenyans. We have 45 million Kenyans. Yeah.
Right.